Keanu has only been out for 1 week, made 9.4. Not even going to scratch the surface. And it's probably not going to make 43.7 million in fucking 3 weeks. Mother's Day, 8.4 million. Ain't going to fucking touch. It ain't even going to... it ain't even going to sniff Bagheera's dick.
The root of all this is Jungle Book.
Look, dude, everybody's fucking bare necessity is to see fucking...
Everyone's
Jungle Book.
got hit right in the childhood.
They got the bare... To go fucking see Jungle Book. The fucking bare necessities of life, motherfucker. $43.7 million in 1 weekend. Now, look, guys, you might be wondering why I'm cussing so much because I realized in the last podcast I didn't cuss at all. So I gotta do it all in one. $253 million fucking dollars. $253 million
is what the Jungle Book's got cooking?
No, since it started, for 3 weeks it made 200. This is just the United States.
Oh man.
This isn't even the rest of the world. Everybody else is fucking sucking Jungle Book's dick right now. Freaking Jon Favreau.
That's my question I was going to ask earlier. Why aren't we?
Dude, I need to see that. I need to see that movie. I do want to see Jungle Book. That's going to be like how we had to watch Batman v Superman.
You mean Deadpool?
And Deadpool.
Deadpool was awesome.
We're going to see it. We might not be able to catch it in theaters like everybody else, but you know damn well I'll see it. Because I see everything. I'm like the Shadow. I see everything.
Did you see Casper? He just went through the wall.
The friendly ghost. The friendliest ghost. The ghost with the most? Yes, sir, I didn't.
Maybe the ghost with the most positive attitude of them all.
The IMDb theatrical premieres go as follow.
As E40 would say.
One movie, because I ain't even going to talk about any other movie. Much like Batman v Superman, I actually did talk about other movies when that movie was coming out. But there ain't really anything else trying to compete with this movie that's coming out. Because they already know when a movie like this comes out...
I forgot the name of the movie, but isn't it Iron Man versus Captain America or some shit, basically?
Why would you say it like that, man? He's like, I never fully DC'd, man. I never fully got to get my DC out my system. I never fully
got to movie it up, period. I mean, I love Robert Downey Jr., don't get me wrong, he's a great actor, but I don't even know the other guy.
Dude, you haven't seen The Avengers?
Nope.
What the fuck? What in the flying fuck? Have you seen Iron Man?
Nope.
What in the flying metal fuck? What the Seriously?
Oh!
Robert Downey Jr. would be so mad at
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, so you've seen him? You've seen his not even his good movies. Like you've seen his throwback. Not he's like, if I can't be Iron Man, I'm gonna just be the world's second best detective. Batman, bitch, shout out. Anyway, Batman is the world's best detective. Anyway, Captain America: Civil War is the movie for which you are thinking about. It's Team Captain America versus Team Iron Man. It's kind of their Batman versus Superman moment. Totally piggybacking off of the idea. Only now they have now it's not just one because Batman unlike them Batman and Superman can carry a movie,
They can't together.
They can't. They have to have Black Panther, fucking.
Well, who's the guy who plays Captain America? I don't even know.
Are you serious with your face? Chris Evans, sir.
All right, don't know that actor's name. Well, I know his name now, but didn't know it was him.
Political interference in the Avengers' activities causes a rift between former allies Captain America and Iron Man, and they go at it. This movie stars Chris Evans. Learn the name.
It's not that hard to remember. It's pretty average name.
Chris Evans, dude. He is the only guy who can pull off two characters in the same realm.
No, actually, Jeff Dunham can do that very well.
You're funny. You're stupid. No. Robert Downey Jr. You're not stupid. Robert Downey Jr.
Just off topic.
plays. Who does that Robert Downey Jr. play? Come on. Do you at least know this?
Iron Man.
Thank God. Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, you don't know.
I'm allergic to her blowing other people but me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Scarlett Johansson, Don Cheadle, Jeremy Renner, Paul Bettany, Paul Rudd, William Hurt, Hope Davis. I can do this all day.
Oh
Not
my
gonna
God.
do it. Just so many people in there.
Dude, this guy for Nashville almost scored the most amazing goal I've ever seen get the Sharks get scored on. He went around everybody like they were silly.
Thank God it was almost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He went around everybody like they were silly pieces of trash and then decided he didn't want to put it in the net.
Thank God he didn't want to put it in the net.
Yeah, because that would have hurt my feelings, but I would have had to give him his props.
You would have had your feels all wrapped up in a bunch.
Yep. I would have been having internal conflicts going on. But what were you talking about, though?
Of course you weren't paying attention. No, I'm just playing. There's just so many people in that movie. I don't want to continue anymore. Anthony Russo and Joe Russo are the directors of this movie. They did Yumi and Dupree. So they did a total bromance movie, and now they're doing a movie where two bros are about to battle it out. I just thought that was ironic.
Wouldn't you mean Dupree with Owen Wilson when he was hanging out with
And Kevin Dillon and
I don't really remember the actress either.
and Kate Hudson.
That's okay. I don't remember them, but I remember Owen Wilson basically being the third wheel in their house. But yeah, it's a good movie, and
it looked good. It looked really good. So, dude, we have 8 minutes left, bro, and we still never talked about wrestling. So I guess we can kind of
you give them their wrestling fix.
we can do that. Let's do that.
So I believe on Raw.
No,
No, Raw.
no. Let's go. WWE Payback, and we're probably only going to be able to conquer Payback. So,
Yeah.
and the reason why is because we got to give Enzo
Amore.
his dues. The first match on WWE Payback 2K16 was Enzo and Cass v. the VOD Villains. Whew. Enzo got a concussion from hell. Got a legit clothesline from hell.
From the second rope and went out of the ring.
He hit
Near
the back of his head,
on the apron, basically.
and then it bounced up, and then he fell out. He fell
His
stiff.
His body looked
And then he
contorted
started
in slow-mo.
Yeah, and then when they had a little cut from that, and then they showed it, and then they went back to Enzo, and it just showed Enzo convulsing, dude. Yeah. It was so crazy, man.
24 hours later on Raw, thankfully, we got to see a picture of Enzo standing up. I don't know if it was outside the hospital or not, but it was a beautiful sight. And so I guess all I'm trying to say is get well soon, Enzo. I'd love to see you back in the ring by June, man. I don't know. Bada boom. Realest guy in the emergency room, get better, man.
Sami Zayn v. Kevin Owens. Well, he's not in there anymore, like you said.
I would
They
hope
got
not.
the picture of him not in it anymore. So.
Yeah, he was standing at least.
And he was out. He said, if you read it, it said finally out of the emergency room. So, a little bit of reading, bro, will do you some good.
No, I just saw him standing. That's all I cared about. He's live.
Sami Zayn v. Kevin Owens.
Actually, no, he didn't. Kevin Owens beat
Kevin Owens. That match was badass. First off.
Kevin Owens beat Sami Zayn. Yeah, you're right. And
Yeah, no, I mean
I was-
Sami Zayn. I said Sami
yeah,
Zayn
you did.
v. Kevin Owens.
Oh, I thought you said beat Kevin Owens. but
I said V
Oh, okay, well,
versus Kevin Owens.
you're right. I need to get my hearing checked, or I need to
KO won, and I put that right there. KO won. Kevin
Yeah.
Owens won.
That match was probably about 20, 25
It was
minutes.
a badass
They
match,
filled
man.
in because
I love how he jumps through the second rope from the turnbuckle and then does tornado DDT.
Yeah, outside the ring.
And I'm talking about Sami Zayn right there.
Outside the ring, yeah, Sami Zayn does some pretty amazing stuff. He
That move right there,
jumps
just-
under the middle rope right next to the turnbuckle, catches him, and tornado DDTs him.
That
And
move, yeah.
Kevin Owens, for a big guy, sells it really well, too.
Cesaro, well, they probably
Practiced the shit out of that over and over again, I'm sure.
Cesaro versus Miz for the IC Championship turned into a 3-way title match with Kevin Owens. Oh, no,
No, it really didn't, but it was a put-over moment for Owens. I mean,
Kevin Owens decided to
his and
stay.
Sami Zayn's match was really long. They did a good job filling in for Enzo's quick injury. I mean, it happened 2 to 3 minutes into the match, I want to say, when they kicked off the card. So Sami Zayn, Owens, they went at it for a while. And then I guess Kevin Owens decided he was going to commentate. And then Sami Zayn decided when the match was almost over that he was going to come out and beat up Kevin Owens a little bit more.
Cesaro tapped Miz out.
And while it was happening, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens
The ref
were
was distracted.
right at the apron.
Yep, by Kevin Owens.
And Zayn.
And this is why I said Kevin Owens won.
He won the put-over moment.
Because Miz ended up rolling up Cesaro and ended up winning. But Kevin Owens was the ultimate winner because Kevin Owens ended up smashing both of them after the match. So,
Yeah.
And then holding up the IC strap like it was his. So there's that.
Yeah, because it probably will be his again soon. Go ahead, next match.
Next match was Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose. Chris Jericho, the podcast's namesake, versus Dean Ambrose. Chris Jericho slingshots Ambrose off the announce table into the timekeeper's area. It was a very long match. Dean Ambrose with the counter off the lion salt and hits the double arm DDT.
You had to stand him up. And as soon as he got that grip, it was over. It was very impressive.
So that was a pretty good match.
Yep.
The next match was Charlotte versus Natty Neidhart.
With Natalya being accompanied to the ring
By the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
the excellence of execution,
Bret the Hitman
conqueror of cancer,
Hart.
We'll be done with the nicknames.
This
match
Natty
really kind of upsets me the way they went with it.
Chicago Screwjob.
Yeah, just 2 months ago at Roadblock, they had a Toronto Screwjob on a WWE Network pay-per-view, and I thought that was pretty cool to try and bring back something back like that happened so
Charles
long ago.
Little Flair Robinson.
But to do what they did just 2 months later
Baby Flair.
with the Divas, I mean, yeah, it's with two big families. It's controversy. It's money. Ratings. I get it for Vince. That's all he's wanted to do. But it's really upsetting.
Still real to us, guys. You know what I'm saying?
It's really upsetting.
Charles Robinson. I
will admit,
Chicago Screwjob.
I will admit the moment when
Bret and Natty applied the sharpshooter to
Rick and Charlotte. I was teared up. It might have took every muscle that man had.
And they ended up doing pretty good on Raw. We're not going to talk about
body.
Raw. We're not going to talk about anything other than Payback for the remainder of time that we have because we're pretty much
basically, Charles Robinson
done.
said that Natty tapped out to a sharpshooter, which she
Vince put Shane and Stephanie both in charge of Monday Night Raw.
Equal power.
And that was huge at Payback because now we got babyface Stephanie McMahon. We'll see how that's developing hot.
She's got some people convinced, but not people like Dean Ambrose, anyways.
Roman Reigns and AJ Styles.
The main event of the first pay-per-view of a new era.
The main event of the evening.
The funny thing is AJ Styles went 2-1 on this night and still didn't get the title. I think it started off when he did flying forearm from the top rope to Roman Reigns. AJ Styles went through the announce table, tried to get Roman Reigns back in the ring, couldn't, barely got in, beat the 10 count.
Styles won by count out, but
the first time, and then
Shane comes out and says no.
That's not how it went. That might be how it went in the old era, but no count outs. And of course, he forgets to say no DQ because that's the next thing that happens is Styles jumps out the top rope, turnbuckle, and Roman Reigns, I'm pretty sure, gives him a punch to the gut. It was kind of lower stomach, but disqualification.
Stephanie comes out and says, "Nah,
my brother forgot something. No
not
DQ.
in my house.
No DQ. Here comes Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and they give him that It looks like a Samoan drop position, and then he gets
So
drop kicked
yeah,
in the head.
after that,
finisher.
yeah,
The Usos came out.
it was fuck.
The
Bullet Club, man.
Yeah. And then Roman Reigns ducked a flying forearm attempt to get in the ring, hit the spear, and won. Everybody, have a good night. We'll talk to you next time.